Hi everyone. Today I will be reading Jasmine Toguchi, Chapter 7, Mochi Queen, A Lot of Problems. Here we go. I told Mrs. Reese I would be right back. Then I ran home. I found Linny in the living room. She was sitting on the couch, holding my favorite book, Charlotte's Web. My bookmark was on the table. I could tell by the way she was holding the book open smack against her face that she wasn't really reading. I didn't need to be a detective to know Linny was upset. I shuffled my feet on the rug and tried to think of something to say. Do you want to go back to Mrs. Reese? She didn't seem mad at us. Linny turned the page. I hoped she wouldn't lose my place. Do you want to make a collage? I asked. Linny turned another page. Even though she couldn't possibly read that fast. Well, how about we make costumes for your paper dolls? I knew Linny wanted to do that. Linny kept pretending to read. I sat down next to her. You said you wanted to make doll costumes. She didn't answer. My face got hot, and my insides churned. Linny, talk to me. Finally, she put the book down. You lied, Jasmine. Linny scrunched her hands into fists. You told Mrs. Reese it was my fault that we didn't clean up. It wasn't a lie, I said. You wanted to leave when my mom called for us. It was your idea to throw everything in boxes, she said, her voice squeaking. It doesn't matter, I said. Mrs. Reese isn't mad. We can go back and help her find that hat, and maybe we can find clues about her mysterious past. I wiggled my eyebrows, hoping to make Linny laugh. She didn't. I don't care about that, Linny said, crossing her arms. Well, I don't care about your paper dolls. I crossed my arms too. My skin prickled. Mom walked into the room. Would you girls like a snack? Obviously, Mom didn't have very good observation skills. Yes, please, Mrs. Toguchi, Linny said, uncrossing her arms. In the kitchen, Mom gave us plates of cookies and sat down with us. We're so happy you're here for Girls' Day, Linny. Actually, I need to go home, Linny said, not looking up. The air whooshed out of me. Now? Mom sounded surprised. Aren't you sleeping over so we can celebrate Girls' Day tomorrow? Linny looked at me. I looked at my uneaten chocolate chip cookie. Mom made a small sound like she was trying to figure things out. Did Jasmine upset you? Mom asked. After a long moment, Linny said, Yes, she hurt my feelings. Linny picked at her cookie. She told Mrs. Reese it was my fault that the clothes weren't put away right. Linny was snitching on me. She was not a good friend at all. Jasmine Toguchi, you go to your room, Mom said. Linny, if you really want to go home, I will take you. I really do, she said in a small voice. Linny did not say goodbye. I did not say goodbye. I went straight to my room. I paced and paced. One bad thing about having the smallest room in the house, except for the bathroom, was that it was hard to pace. I circled around and around. Pacing helped me think when I couldn't climb my thinking tree. Just like hopping helped me get my energy out. Linny was mad at me, but I was mad at her too. Who needed her? Not me. I could do things without her, like figure out if Mrs. Reese was a spy. Mrs. Sanchez said I had good observation skills. I was the great detective. I could solve the mystery all by myself. I peeked out the window. Mom's car wasn't back yet. I could go to Mrs. Reese's right now before Mom got back. I opened my door. Sophie sat in the hall. Where do you think you're going? Sophie asked. Mrs. Reese's garage, I said. I don't know why you like playing in there. That garage is super creepy, Sophie said. I shrugged. Sophie slept with a nightlight because she was afraid of the dark. It didn't surprise me she'd want to play in Mrs. Reese's garage. Not that you not that she would play with me anyway. Mom told me to make sure you stayed in the house until she got back, Sophie said. I sucked on my lip. Before Sophie started fifth grade, she would have been on my side and I could have snuck away, but not anymore. I miss the old Sophie. Why won't you celebrate Girls' Day tomorrow? I asked. Already told you, it's for kids, she said. No, Mom said all girls celebrate it in Japan. Daughters with their mothers and grandmothers, I said. A car door slammed. Ka-chunk. Mom was home. I slipped back into my room and shut the door. When Dad closed the door to his office, it meant not to disturb him. Maybe if I kept my door closed, Mom wouldn't disturb me. No such luck. Mom knocked on my door and opened it. I spoke to Mrs. Reese. Mom said, stepping to my room. Fortunately for you, she isn't upset about the mess you left. Unfortunately, you hurt Linny's feelings and she is really upset. Is she coming back? I asked, sitting on my bed. I'm afraid not. Mom saw Linny's overnight bag on my bed. Oh dear, Linny, forgot her stuff. I didn't say anything. Mom leaned against my door. I'm not sure we should celebrate Girls' Day at this point. Between Sophie not wanting to participate and you not being a good friend, I'm disappointed. I slid off my bed and onto the floor, like a leaf falling from a tree. I wish I could drift away. Go back to Mrs. Reese's and clean up your mess, Mom said. Do not play dress up. Come straight home, and when you're done, got it? Got it, I whispered. I had a lot of problems. Mom was angry with me for upsetting Linny. I was mad at Linny for saying it wasn't her fault, when it was at least partly her fault. I wanted to help Mrs. Reese find that she has to make up for leaving a mess. Linny wasn't coming back over. Sophie didn't want to celebrate Girls' Day, and now Mom might not want to either. Everything was getting ruined. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Now, here are some comprehension questions I want you to think about. Can you answer these questions? If not, go back and listen or read again. All right? Here are the comprehension questions. Where did Jasmine find Linny at the start of this chapter? What is the title of Jasmine's favorite book? Why do you think Linny wasn't talking or answering Jasmine's questions? Why did Jasmine wiggle her eyebrows? Where does Mrs. Reese's daughter live? What food did Jasmine's mom give her and Linny in the kitchen? What is the real meaning of the air whooshed out of me? What did Jasmine do to upset Linny? What does pacing help Jasmine do? Why does Sophie sleep with the nightlight on? What is Mrs. Reese really upset about with Jasmine? All right. Hope you learned it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what in the comments below. See you next time.